Welcome back, MG fam, to our Georgia Southern rebuild here on College Football 25. And after wrapping up our season with a 3-game winning streak and beating our rivals App State, we got our fingers crossed and hoping we can get a spot in the Sun Belt Championship game. And after that big win, we ended up nabbing Ladarius Steiner, the 1-star left outside linebacker from Fort Myers, Florida. And we seen our championship contender grade jump to a B as we finished the regular season ranked in the top 50. And we're sliding to our recruiting board, and you can see Maurice Obata, an outside linebacker that we've been trying to nab, ended up going to Tulane after that late season visit where he went there in week 15. And we added another 1-star guy to our list, and that's Chad Barno, a slot Tennessee cornerback from Hartford, Alabama. He's not someone to write home about, but hey, you never know. We might need this kid down the road. And a quick look at our coaching contract. You can see the improvement we made here just in 2 seasons. Last year we went 4-8. And this year we went 8-4. And we're currently sitting at a C+ prestige. And we're also at level 19 when it comes to our coaching skills. And at the end of the regular season, we saw our freshman QB Lionel Thomas finish with over 2,000 passing yards, 20 TDs, and 10 interceptions. A major improvement compared to the QB play we had last year. And our running back Arnold led the nation with 1,300 rushing yards, which is 100 yards shy of what we did last year when we had Jalen White. Arnold also added 11 TDs, and you can't sleep on Thomas there. He gave us over 600 yards on the ground, but we have to improve on those 7 fumbles. And for our wideouts, Dorsey turned out to be our top receiver this year with 585 yards and 7 TDs, followed by our tight end, Elijah Walton, who gave us over 500 yards. And Dallas, who was our number 2 option this year, gave us 344 yards. And on the defensive side, our guy Deshaun Davis led the squad in sacks. He finished with 8.5, followed by Rhodes, who had 5.5. And when it came to interceptions, our linebacker Hicks had 2, and that was at mid-season. So he could have finished with like 3 or 4 this year. And Brown also finished with 2, who was our cornerback. And next year, we want to have way more than 2 interceptions. We need somebody to get us at least 5 or 6, bro. So now let's slide on to conference championship week. And during the final week of the season, we were able to nab Javonte Biggums, the center from Jacksonville, Florida. So our offensive line is filling out pretty well. And you can see here, we didn't make the conference championship game, as Coastal Carolina will represent the East as they will face the 5th-ranked Louisiana Raging Cajuns. And we felt like we should have represented the East because we took care of Coastal Carolina. But hey, those early season losses came back to haunt us. So let's move on to the next week after conference championship week. And we were able to nab another guy. This time it was the athlete Warren Paul. He's actually a left end. He's a 1-star guy. And the Heisman winner is Miller Moss, who finished the season with over 3,900 yards, 37 touchdowns, and 3 INTs. He took care of us earlier in the season, and our guy Aiden Jackson ended up winning Best Defensive Back of the Year. Crazy. He finished with 38 tackles, but 1 interception. Now, he did have a lot of tackles for loss, but 1 INT, this has to be a glitch or something, but we'll take the award for my guy. And even though we didn't get a chance to represent the East in the Sun Belt Conference Championship, we got invited to the Bahamas Bowl, and we will be facing Liberty. So Coach McGruff gets a shot at a bowl game, and our first ever bowl game comes here in season 2, and we're excited. And now we're moving on to job offers. So at this point of the season, we have 4 job offers on the table, all coordinator jobs. Now we know we're not gonna leave Georgia Southern, but it's interesting to see who's looking at your boy. So we got a defensive coordinator position offered to us from BYU. Got an offensive coordinator position offered to us by North Carolina, and a defensive coordinator job offered to us by Purdue, and a defensive coordinator job offered to us by Tech. So we got 3 defensive coordinator offers and only 1 offensive coordinator offer. So that shows you that the nation has taken notice that Coach McGruff can put together a pretty decent defense if you give him the players. And speaking of job offers, we had 1 coach get fired from our conference, and that's Troy's coach. It's Ted Conley. He went 9-15 in 2 seasons, and they're ready to move on. So now that the conference championships have been settled, check out the college football playoff bracket. In the first round, you got West Virginia facing Kansas State, USC facing Arizona, Texas A&M facing Texas Tech, and the Florida Gators facing Penn State. Pretty decent first round games, but check out the top 4 seeds. We got 10-3 Georgia holding it down for the top seed, followed by 11-2 Oregon, and then you have the Raging Cajuns who won the Sun Belt with the 3rd seed, and then you have Tulane who is 12-1 with the 4th seed. So it'll be interesting if we saw a team from the group of 5 make it to the championship game. So now we're going to move on to bowl week 1, which is when majority of our conference plays. The only team that doesn't play in week 1 of the bowl season is Louisiana, because they made it to the college football playoffs. And our first matchup is the Birmingham Bowl, which we have Coastal Carolina facing the 24th ranked Miami Hurricanes. And in the Camellia Bowl, you got Texas State facing Miami University. Now, that's a game our conference can win. And then you have Georgia State facing UTSA in the First Responder Bowl. And we are there in the Bahamas Bowl facing Liberty, as we all know. And Arkansas State will face Ball State in the 68 Ventures Bowl. And last but not least, you got App State facing Bowling Green in the Cure Bowl. And with that being said, we're gonna jump right into our matchup against Liberty in the Bahamas Bowl. And this is gonna be a great one. Let's go, baby. So coming out here early, you got Liberty, who has a great quarterback. He was up for the Heisman earlier this season. So we're going to have to contain this kid if we want to win our first ever bowl game. And they have a great running back as well. So check us out coming out with those Bahama Bowl patches on our jersey. And we're going to try to bring one home to Georgia Southern, baby. So let's get this kickoff going. And bowl season starts here. And check out our team comparisons. You can see we both put up over 430 yards per game, but they are more pass heavy than we are. But let's see what we got here on the first play. Is a pass. We should have expected it, and it was to their tight end, so it's 2nd and inches for them. And then they're going to hand it out to their running back, who got nothing but room here, and we were able to take him down after he crossed the 50. So 1st and 10, he's going to sling that one over to number 10, who almost got the first down, so it's going to be 2nd and 1. So a handoff to their running back, and he breaks one, 1st down, and he has him at the 30. Well, at the 29, actually, and he's going to fake the handoff here, slings that one to his tight end, who got him inside the 25. And then they're going to hand this one off to their receiver, who couldn't get away that time, and we're on top of him. So 3rd and 5. He's going to drop back, slings that one, got it to his big tight end, who's been eating this whole drive. And then the running back breaks one, and he got his team 2 yards there. And then he's going to hand it out to him once again. But on top of him, my boy Buller, he laid him out. And then a drop back here from their quarterback. And he couldn't get away from our guy, Deshaun Davis. And they're going to settle for a field goal here. So 3-0 here. And our guy Arnold is coming out here ready to cap off a great career here at Georgia Southern. And then he held on to that one. How? I'm not sure. So it's 3rd and 3. Speed option. Look at our boy Thomas tucking it here, and he's going to try to go to the crib. Across the 50, he made it, and there goes another handoff, and Arnold couldn't get away from anyone there, so it's going to be 2nd and 10, and Thomas will sling that one to Dallas, and let's go. The freshman led us to our first bowl game ever in the McGruff era. And 2nd and 9 here after that run, which wasn't much, and he's going to give that one to Arnold in a big block there, which gave us enough room for the 1st down. So 1st and 10 here, fake handoff. Check out Thomas slinging that one to the back of the end zone, and they're not going to call that a touchdown? That was a dart, bro. So the booth will review it here. But check out that spiral, my boy, through one of his best passes of the season. He got it to Dorsey in between 3 defenders. And yes, that's a touchdown. So they gave it to us. Let's go, baby. So we're going to try to get on this QB here, but he continues to find his safety valve. That tight end saves him each time. So up on the center, he's going to hand this one off to his running back. Oh, he caught us that time, and they got us, bro. Yo, I thought he gave it to the running back. A great play action fake, and he got it to his wide receiver for a quick score. So we're back down by 3 here. And Arnold on the next drive got some good room there to run the ball. And then Arnold continues to cut up, and it's gonna be 2nd and 7 for us. So we keep feeding my boy. My boy is spinning and trying to get a first down, but it's gonna be 3rd and inches, and we're gonna give it right back to him. And their defensive end got on top of us, but we got that first down. So Thomas feels the pressure, couldn't get away from those guys, and we ended up fumbling, yo. He had 7 fumbles coming into this game, and that's the 8th one of the season. And then their running back couldn't get away from us there, and then it's going to be 2nd and 9. He's going to hand it off to him once again. We're on top of him. Great tackling there. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. He slings that one in. Come on, somebody deflect the pass, put your hands up. And there goes their running back trying to break another one, but we're shutting them down here. So 2nd and 9. He gives it to number 10, who got their first touchdown, and he got him inside of the 10 here. And then they're going to end this one off, and we're on top of the running back. We stopping him, but these receivers are giving us hard times on those jet sweeps. So 3rd and goal here. And look at Deshaun Davis in the backfield, yo. That guy shuts things down. And check out the field goal from them, which will put them up by 6 points. And we got to score here, baby. So a handoff to Arnold. And Arnold, not much. So we're going to see if Thomas can give us something else here. He slings it to Walton, who couldn't get away from the lone tackler. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. He slings that one to Dallas, and it's out of reach, bro. So they got the ball back here. And then the running back still can't find any room. He only has 24 yards on 10 carries. And this time, he got a good bit of yards there. So 3rd and 1 for him. Let's see if we can stop this first down. And in the backfield this time is Rhodes, and Rhodes got us the ball back here. So let's see what we got here. We're going to give it back to Arnold. Great reading of the block, but if he would have just allowed Dallas to get in front of him, that would have been 6. We're trying to roll out to give him extra time, but that's not working for us. So Thomas didn't even roll out that time and still didn't have enough time. So we got it here. Thomas is cold. The freshman is having a hard time. He pitches it over to Arnold. Arnold jukes and couldn't get much on that 3rd down to get us a first down. And they got the ball here with a minute and some change left. And he made that pass across the middle. And another one across the middle. Those slant routes are killing us. And he has 150 yards passing in the first half. So we're going to see if we can stop him here. That tight end continues to eat. He breaks a tackle. And he goes out of bounds at the 40. So dropping back, he slings another one, and the receiver didn't held on at that time, and they're going to drop once again. He slings that one, and that tight end continues to eat, bro, and he will drop back. Caden is putting it on the money. And check out number 17, their tight end, who ran a guy over, juke, and diving to the end zone, but he was on demon time that time. Killing it out there, yo. Check him out. Caden just darted it to him on the out route. He ran a guy over. One of our guys dived. Then he cut up, sent him out of bounds, and he dived into the end zone. Crazy work, crazy work. And Julian Gray is the player of the half. He has 5 receptions and 106 yards, and majority of those yards came on that play right there. Caught us slipping on that play action. So we're out here in the second half, down by 13. We got to respond and check out Thomas tucking it early, going up the gut. So he's going to try to make something happen with his legs here in the second half if he has to. And then Arnold breaks one for a first down. And then we're going to give it to our wide receiver, Dorsey, who ended up fumbling, but we got on top of it, man. We got saved that time. And Arnold running it, baby, giving us all he can here, and it's going to be 3rd and 1, and he cuts up here and got us that first down. Just hold on to the football. That's all we asked of. And then we're going to hit him with a read option here, and that didn't work for us. We got 2nd and long once again, and Thomas will dart that one to Walton, but hey, that hit jarred the ball loose. So 3rd and 11, he slings that one to Dorsey, a risky pass, but he pulled it down. So 1st and 10, Thomas being patient, he slings that one, and Buckley Shelton couldn't hold on to it after the hit. And then we're going to give it to Arnold, who got us a few yards there. So 3rd and 6, he slings that one, and oh, I'm lucky that wasn't an interception. So we're going to settle for a field goal. This right here will draw us within 10, and it's good. And Yo, we feel like we got a little bit of momentum on our side, even if it's not much. And then the play action pass, he slings that one, and Whitehead is down there that time. They continue to try to get us with number 10 down there. He's killing it. And then Hammonds saved us on that one, and it's going to be 3rd and 10, and he slings that one, but the hit was there. So 4th and 10 for them. He will punt it, and we ended up roughing the punter, bro. On Green, stop being so greedy. That right there could cost us the game if we don't get a stop here. So they're gonna hand it off to the running back here, who finally breaks one, and he got him across midfield. And then Salter drops back, and he ended up taking a hit, a great hit that time to make him get rid of that one. But check out the running back trying to break one from our DB, but he tackled him in the open field. And on the next play, who else but one of their tight ends was able to get the first down. And then the counter from the running back, yo, buddy just zoomed past us, and we finally got him down there at the 9. So Salter out here changing the play, making the handoff. That play action has been killing it for him, and he slings it here, and a nice deflection that time from our guy Jackson. And then he gonna hand it off to his running back number 3, who got it for him right here at the 6. And then he slings one to the end zone and another touchdown. That time, his receiver Smith pulled it in for him, and we're down 27 to 10. So we're in a tough spot here. And then he goes up the gut. That's Arnold for 5 yards. And then you already know we're gonna try this jet sweep, and it's working this time. And Darcy is off to the races, and he will get trailed by number 19. So we're in scoring range here. We're gonna hand it off to Arnold, who can't get much there. So a speed option with Bond might be the right choice. So we got it to Bond, and Bond goes out of bounds, and he got us inside the 5. So we're going with slants here, and we sling that one over to Dallas, who pulled it in this time, and he got us a touchdown. So we're back in it, only down by 10 once again. And they're going to drop back, sling that one, and number 17 has been killing it, bro. Number 84 was the guy that we were watching. And then on the next play, Smith adjusted to catch that one, and Buddy sniffed on us and went out of bounds. Yo, they're disrespecting us. And check out the running back, still going up the gut, killing it. 2nd and inches. He couldn't run the ball much in the first half, but the second half is a little different. But we were able to stop him in the backfield there. And there goes Salter slinging that one, and Smith once again eating, bro. Eating. And there goes the running back trying to get away, but he only got a yard or so there. And then they're gonna run it with him once again, and he got close to the first down marker. And 3rd and 1, he's gonna toss that one, and Rhodes is in the backfield. Those defensive ends been saving us on a few drives, but they ended up executing the field goal, and it's gonna be 30 to 17. And check out Thomas, he's just gonna tuck it here and slide, bro. This defense right here has been causing trouble, especially that defensive end right there. But we were able to get away from him, and he goes out of bounds. So with 4 minutes and some change left in this game, they're on top of our QB again. So 2nd and very long, and he's going to roll out here, and it's going to be a tuck. And he breaks one, and oh, they pushed him closer to the first down marker. He took a few hits there. So 3rd and 2, he pitches that one to Bond, and Bond, go out of bounds, young man. That's all we can do. So 3 minutes and some change left here. Thomas will sling that one, and Walton caught it, but not much. So 2nd and 7. He will get this one over to Dallas, who held on to it. Very lucky. And there goes Bond going up the gut. So we just need to get a score, man. Make it 30 to 24 at least. And Thomas slings that one, got it to Walton, who couldn't pull it in. So we're going with 2nd and 18. He slings that one to McHale, and look at the deflection from number 19. Buddy is balling. And then we're going to kick this one over to McHale, and McHale couldn't get the first down, so it's 4th and 3. We got to go for it here. And Thomas will roll out, and he couldn't get away from the defensive end. That's 4 sacks on the day. And those guys had my boy Thomas flustered all game. Our tackles couldn't even contain those guys. So all they need is a first down here, and that's game for them. And the running back only got him 2 there. And the running back runs it once again, and we stopped them. It's 3rd and 1. We shouldn't have gave up that many yards. And then we tried to stop them here, but it's going to be a first down and a lot more, and that should be the ball game for them. So they're going to come out here and kneel it, and the victory formation completes this game for them. And we lost our first bowl game 30-17 to a very good Liberty squad, yo. We knew they had a pretty good quarterback in Salter, and he gave us the business. 276 passing yards, completed nearly 77% of his passes, and 3 TDs, yo. Bro was balling. You can't hate on him. But hey, our team made it to a bowl game in our second season, and we showed a lot of improvement compared to last year, and we look to use this as a launching pad to bring a lot more success here to Georgia Southern. But as always, man, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button and notification bell and subscribe to the channel, and we're out of here. 1.